guy it's on Lamia.
Are we in the one down here?
No, it's all the way to the far end of the stairs.
Damn, this barf kind of hurt.
Just a little bit.
If you run out of room, Leanna, you can just bring him down the stairs.
Damn it, spew hurts.
Turn him away from the raid.
He keeps spinning on his own. He goes to puke and it hits everybody.
We'll wait for some other people to join us here.
While we're waiting, I'm gonna turn up the AC.
AC, it's 65 degrees.
I wish it was that here. 60 in my room, but yeah. It's
Admit that I am right. Break the body.
We're gonna need a minute to put our kid to bed.
Physical pain. Bah. Mental anguish is the true weapon. Was it not the key to turning Rakis?
It's 81 degrees here.
It was the suffering I inflicted, which... Hold! The mortals come. That fool Goroth has failed again. Sooner than expected. But no matter. Our work begins.
You know, when you get the Time Lord title, they should have given you a toy that's, you know, just a call box, a brick, you know.
Yes. I would have
and
loved
then
that
you could
so
teleport
much.
somewhere. That would have been way better than that stupid set of armor.
I wouldn't even care if it just teleported me randomly anywhere on Azeroth, just so long as it... I don't know, that would have still been...
What if it teleported you to the middle of Ogremar?
That will be amazing. Imagine the raid done with that.
Right? Get a raid together, pop your, you know, call
Teleport.
box, and everybody ports into Orgrimmar.
Do you guys
Oh, yeah.
watch Carbot animations by any chance? No? No one?
No.
There's an amazing YouTube channel called Carbot Animations, and they do these very simple Warcraft animations. There's one amazing of the Alliance invading Orgrimmar, but naked and taking selfies of it. Oh my god. My work almost got to my place on my office and was like, shut the fuck up, stop laughing.
The only time I remember something like that happening was back in Burning Crusade, and there was a bunch of Tauren raiding Stormwind.
Back in MOP, we did a lot of city raiding for the Horde. believe the hardest one was the fucking dude in Guelpha. No, it's not Guelphalas. The Blood Elf thing.
I remember.
Silver Moon City.
Oh shit, that's
The
horrible.
place is a pain to get.
Yeah, I mean, you are spotted like all the way from the entrance on the entire fucking thing. It's
Right, and there's no flight either.
Yeah.
To get the rogue mount, you actually have to go in there and kill a guy.
Damn. I mean, as a rogue, you can just stealth, but come on.
You can until you get to that corridor he's in, and then there's always like, 4 or 5 horde just waiting because they know the guy that spawns there.
It's like
But the guy has like 800,000 health, so
Have you guys gotten the pre-mount from the Tomb of Sargeras, like the Riddle Serpent or something? It's called.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the Riddler's mount.
Did
Mind
you
warp.
guys had problems with the ganking on the points there?
No, I didn't run into
No.
any issues with mine.
But we're on a PvE server. So.
Oh well, in my server on the PvP, it was literally, what can I say, 2 hours, 3 hours of ganking there. I mean, there were raids
Oh, shit.
of Horde. They actually broke the game
Oh,
2
wow.
times. They kicked me out of the game because there were like 4 or 5 40-man people of Horde just waiting there to kill people.
Nice.
Anyway,
Question for you guys. Have you ever played the Horde, and back in the day, did you ever raid Stormwind by dragging the Demon Lord from Blasted Lands all the way up?
yeah,
No, but I was in Stormwind many times when that happened.
Kazakh, it was amazing. 2 days without being able to log
was.
in. That was the shit.
Oh, yeah.
2 days without being able to log in. Do you guys want to kill this trash?
Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Let's take out the trash.
That was punny.
I have a priest right now.
Freaking stunt! Kill the Inquisitor.
Yay, we did it.
Everybody ready for some fun mechanics?
No.
Too bad. That's what we're getting for this fight.
Damn it.
Izales, if you want, can I go over the bosses and then you go over the strat?
Sure, no problem. I'm just putting some markers to maybe help everything out.
I didn't want mechanics, I wanted a pony.
You could possibly get an ugly serpent, on the 2 bosses
Oh,
now.
I'm fine with that, that's cool.
Or you might get pawned on these guys.
Oh,
It's the Spanish Inquisition! No one expects the Spanish Inquisition! Okay, so quick general things about these two. They have a shared health pool, so no matter who you hit, their health is going to go down. I'll get into the mechanics on when you shouldn't hit these guys. But the jailer over there on the right, I believe he is stationary, so he is not going to move through the battle. So, Chiss, you don't have to worry about tanking him. He just attacks everyone with burst damage. The guy on the left, who, according to my notes, I christened Fellerina because they never gave me his name during the strat guy. Fallerina over there is not someone anyone wants to stand in front of, so melee DPS, do not stand in front of him. Whatever tank, either Chiss or myself, will try to position him with his back to the raid. He does a lot of cleave damage, which will greatly rack up your torment. So, just a quick thing, do not stand in front of him. This particular battle comes with a torment mechanic. So kind of like the Shah from Siege and a couple of other bosses in different raids, what you're going to get is a little bar towards the middle of your screen. This is your torment bar. Any attack, ability, physical attack, whatever, you're going to rack up torment. You'll get burst, so Fallerina over there has an attack where he'll stack 20 on you if you get hit. That's why melee DPS, you shouldn't be in front of him. The other guy on the right is going to do a lot of ticking damage, so damage over time, which will increase, will get torment a little bit over a long period of time. When you get full torment, you might as well be holding the floor boss, because you're going to get one hell of a nasty debuff. You're going to take 90% less healing, you're going to do 90% less damage. You're pretty much going to be full holding the floor boss if you let yourself get to 100% torment. To get rid of this is fairly simple. You'll get a little action bar around your torment bar. This will teleport you into the jailer's backpack, I believe, where there's going to be a mob inside. And to get rid of your torment, you're going to smack the crap out of that mob. He'll drop little orbs, or, Valis isn't here, so he can't play with this guy's balls. But you're going to collect those orbs, bring your torment down to 0, and then hit the button again to come back into the raid. Sounds simple enough for the torment?
Yep.
Okay, so a couple of different abilities that we need to watch out for. As I said, melee DPS, you guys do not stand in front of Fallerina over on the side, because he's going to do a lot of damage, and you can avoid that if you don't stand in front of him. He's going to do an attack called Bone Scythe, which is why he's christened Fallerina. He's going to spin around in a circle, and he's going to do this for a bit of time. He will be targeted to the tank, so Chiss, whatever one of us has him, we're going to kite him around the edge of the field. So, DPS, long-range DPS healers, melee, you should be able to avoid him because his speed decreases rather far, so you shouldn't be getting hit by this guy once he starts spinning. When he's doing this, do not attack him ranged, especially you guys, do not attack him. He is going to give you torment if you attack him while he's doing this ability. So what you'll need to do is, once he starts spinning around in a circle, you're going to focus your attacks on the jailer to the right. The jailer to the right has a bit more abilities that everyone else is going to have to pay attention to. Healers, this is where you guys are going to have your problems. As I said before, this guy does a lot of burst and ticking damage, so everyone's going to take damage and torment over time from this guy's abilities. He has what's called Suffocating Dark, which is an area attack that's going to get put on you, and you're going to get a little circle underneath your feet. You want to... I think that's the one. Yeah, places a void circle down at your feet. It does a ton of damage. It applies a nasty bit of debuff. I think it applies a speed decretion. If you get targeted with this ability, please drop it on the outside part of the raid, so not in this giant circle that I'm currently standing in. So I don't know if this goes on melee DPS, but please keep an eye out for that so you don't accidentally, if it does hit you, you don't drop it, where we're tanking the boss, Fallerina over there. Okay. Echoing Anguish is another attack. This is, it deals 2 torment every 12 seconds. When it's stopped, it explodes. So this was the one ability, maybe Zales, you'll be able to elaborate this a bit more for me, because the guide I was reading didn't really go into too much, because my notes are kind of vague. but you're going to get hit with a buff that's going to do two torment every 12 seconds. When it's timed out or is interrupted or dispelled, it's going to explode, and it's going to do 10 torment within 8 yards. And it does damage to everyone. I don't know if it's everyone within the range or the entire raid party, so again, my notes are kind of vague on that. There is, where's the ability? Alright, Pains of Guilt. Pains of Guilt is probably the most important ability for everyone here. This is an interruptible cast by the jailer over there. So when this comes up, Azales will have the strat guide for this. We'll figure out the rotation for it. But when Pains of Guilt comes up, this damages to all, I think it's all raid. Yeah, all raid members. So this is something that we need to interrupt, because if we keep taking damage from this, our healers are going to have a problem keeping us all alive. Kind of like Fellerina over on the left, he has an ability in which he's going to cast something and you cannot attack him because you'll gain torment. At this time, you're going to switch over to the guy on the left. This ability is Tormenting Burst, I believe. No, I lied. Fell Squall. I believe is Fell Squall. Yeah, okay, Fell Squall, I apologize. Fell Squall is the one that when he casts, you can't attack him. Everybody switch over to the other boss, so you don't, yeah, thank you, Zales. So you don't take damage. The other attack, Tormenting Burst, which I missaid first, this is an unavoidable, uninterruptible cast. It does a burst damage to everyone. It applies 8 torment. So, like I said, healers, this is going to be where you guys are going to have your biggest issues, because it's going to do a lot of raid-wide damage. Range DPS, this is where a lot of your torment's going to come from, so you just keep an eye on your torment. It doesn't do a lot in terms of your initial hit, but it will do a lot of damage over time. So I'll give it over to Azales, and he will explain how we're going to beat these guys.
Alright, thank you very much. There's basic things about these two people. First of all, we need to have a rotation from tanks and 1 healer and maybe 1 or 2 DPS. We have a small group, so maybe 2 DPS top, to be switching in the torment. I have to actually point very specifically, it is possible, at least on normal, to end this fight without ever going into the jailer's backpack, like Lenia said, as a DPS, especially as a ranged DPS. You can actually end this fight without getting any more torment that you actually need. Maybe not surpassing 50 torment. I managed to do that with the run of my guild. And so if you guys do that properly, you can completely avoid getting in there. But first of all, tank should be, so we are going to send Cheese first with Lemia, and then it's going to be Lyanna and Cycle. You guys should always talk to each other, tanks. If you hit 100% Torment Cheese, you should say, I am going in. Lyanna should taunt from you a Trigan, the Sand Fellor, like you said. And she should stay outside. Cheese and Lemia should head inside. And then when you, as soon as everybody's clear, you should get out, especially if you have the 3 orbs on you. DPS, the thing inside doesn't die, you cannot kill it, so the strategy inside the jailer's backpack is to just hit it as much as you can to drop orbs, grab 3 orbs, and just leave. You can maybe leave the healer and the tank in there, they won't have much trouble. Tank and heal should be there, because if they are not, the ad is gonna wreck you. Especially so. The tank and the healer are a team in this fight. Try to stay together. If Nakoma gets too high, we should like get in the middle of the rotation. For example, the rotation of healer is Lemia, then Cycle, and if Nakoma gets too high, she can go instead of Lemia, and then Lemia go instead of Cycle, and go so on and so on and so on, so that we can have everybody inside of that. Was that clear on my side, guys?
Crystal clear.
So,
So-
we're gonna start off, as tanks, me and Chiss are gonna start off outside, and then when Chiss gets too high, I'm gonna take over the boss, and he's gonna go inside, right?
Yeah. Tanks, especially on the swirl, you should bring in around purple. That's like the best place to just run to there while he starts spinning and take it out of the raid, and then just take it back to where he is right now. After that, I'm going to be calling the switching. Here's how it works. We start attacking a Trigan or Belak. We have some very high DPS outbursts at the first seconds because they won't have the buff on themselves at all. After a few seconds, I think the first one is Belak most of the time, but DBM will tell us he's going to get the Fell Squall buff. As soon as we see him about to cast it, we have to switch. If you can avoid one hit to him at all, you are going to save the raid an entire moment of complexity here. So as soon as I call it, please try to switch, especially melee and be careful with the AoE damage that you can get. After that, when Belak drops his buff, most people just stay on a Trigan, but what we are going to do is as soon as Belak drops his buff, we are going to switch, because that gives us the time to everybody to switch and don't hit at all a Trigan and don't get any torment unnecessarily. Is that okay for everyone?
Yeah.
I missed the beginning because I was putting the little one to bed, so is there a short version?
Okay.
Before you start that, I had a question.
Ranged
In normal, when you're in the cage, isn't there a stacking debuff that is supposed to be when the tank and healer switch out?
Stacking debuff?
Yeah, I don't know. I was watching a video and I can't remember if it was heroic or normal, where there's a stacking debuff in there that once you hit about 8, you should flip them out.
It's called Soul Corruption. Inflicts 43 2,000 damage to all nearby players every 1 second for 12 seconds. These fake stats. You get that by staying a lot of time there.
Okay, so at some point are the healer and tank that are in there going to need to flip? 'Cause
Yeah, no.
I thought you had said that they're going to stay in there.
No, sorry. That was on my bad on my part, if you understand that. The thing about inside is the tank and the healer goes in, 2 DPS follows them, preferably the highest. I will be trying to call them because on DBM you can see the list of people with torment, the highest ones. So I will be calling 2, 3 if it's really necessary, and as soon as all of the people inside has torment to 0, they just go out, and tank switch.
Okay.
Sorry, go inside where?
Belak, the guy, the tormentor there.
You'll get an extra ability button.
Yeah, there's an extra bottom there, and you click it, and you go inside his backpack, like his gel on his back. Inside there, you have to hit. You have to hit an ass that is in the middle, and he will drop some orbs. You have to get 3 of those orbs to clear your torment, and after that you just click the extra button again, and you just go out. You cannot go out if you have not cleared your torment. It will be locked for you. Okay?
Okay.
So,
That's good.
after that, we are going to be switching from Fell Squad and Bonesaw. Really try to switch earlier, especially with Bonesaw, because he's doing the spinning thing, and that does a lot of damage. But most importantly, we are going to have to be doing the Belak's ability that's called Pang of Guilt. This thing should always be interrupted. So I am going to be setting the strategy around range DPS, which is Signion Wrath and Key 3. There's a macro. That thing, I don't know if you can actually copy paste. There's copy paste.
Sorry, I'm totally lost. What am I doing?
You have to interrupt Belak. Since you are range and your interrupt does
Okay.
not mean that you have to be completely on top of him. You have to interrupt him. On the second temp.
With solar beam?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Just checking.
Yeah, no problem. So the first one will be Cyan Rand, the second one will be Kathiri, and the third one will be myself. And if we three are not suffice for the interrupts, I will just call it out and maybe someone should just click it. I know Demon Hunters have really low cooldown on their interrupts, also bipolar, so if you guys see a cast about to go, you are like the backup. You are like the backup interrupts because you have the shortest cooldown, so if you see one going out, you just click it. It doesn't matter at what point, you just click it to avoid the cast. Is that okay?
Okay, so you're gonna call out when we need to interrupt?
Yeah, I will try to, but yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Maybe I will just say interrupt. Try to do it after Cyan Rand. If I don't call your name, sorry. I will try to be on top of that as much as I can. The next thing is the spells. Nope, I think that's it. That's pretty much it. It's just one thing go on. It's like a ping pong battle.
Seeing is believing. Let's get this going.
Yeah. Each and you tanks. Alright, let's interrupt. Interrupt, please. There you go.
Sorry, I was supposed to have.
Interrupt, please. There you go. Fell Quills, switch to the Tigran. Ignore the caster. Ignore him completely. Bipolar, Ransom, and Cheese are really high. Whenever you guys want, you can just start going in, and Lyanna should get the...
Going in.
Switch to Belak immediately, please. Avoid Bonsaw completely. Interrupt.
Did you guys get 3 orbs?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, push the button to go out.
Oh my.
Lennox, Lyanna, and interrupt, please. Lyanna should go out. Switch. Switch all trigger.
I'm going in.
Go.
Going in.
Switch to Belak. Can you please interrupt next to your rank? Interrupt,
Yeah, ooh.
interrupt, anyway. Can you please get next one, Kathir? Cyan Rat
I'm in
and
the
Bipolar.
backpack.
Yeah, no problem, I can interrupt. Cyan Rat and...
Alright, I can leave. Everybody else can...
I need to go
please.
back in.
I'm coming out. Alright, I'm coming out.
I'm down.
No. I'm down.
I'm down.
It's okay, so what? Either way. Lennox, how good and fast are you on your interrupt?
I usually never interrupt, but I mean, if you need to call it out, then just tell me the target and when.
Yeah, it's the caster. Who has the shortest cooldown on interrupt? I mean, before
Mine's
besides
15.
bipolar.
Oh,
Cycle does.
Cycle does.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's a minute, so I'm useless.
Alright, we're gonna change some stuff. Especially under interrupts. Me, bipolar, and cycle are going to be the switching. We are 12 seconds, 15 seconds at most on the interrupt. So we probably should be able to get every single one of them amongst all the three of us. Either way, the macro I put just a couple of minutes ago, if you have Balek on focus, it doesn't matter if you are targeting Altigran. If you are on range to cast your interrupt, you will just cast it. It doesn't matter who you're targeting. So that's useful sometimes.
what was the purple circle around me?
That's the debuff you have to drop around red or blue. You can go just to the outside of the room, but if you can't,
So
you
I
just
run
go.
there when I have the circle?
Yeah, and healers should dispel it when you
Okay.
are outside of that. I mean, if healers see people on red or blue, or on and have the debuff around them, just dispel them. If you dispel them inside the group, like in the middle of the room, yeah, they're just going to be jumping between people.
Can you repost that macro real quick?
That matter.
Alright, I'm gonna build one.
You just switch Spear Hand Strike in both sentences between what you use usually. I don't remember the spell for rogues or shamans or anyone else. I know it's counter shot for hunters, but I play a hunter. Either way, that was good. First attempt. You guys see the fight, know the fight. Interrupts was going really good. We just got like 1 or 2 cast out. And you guys, were you guys able to see where you have to switch? Like the spells, specifically the spells you have to switch on? Or do you have any doubts about it?
I'm still a bit confused. Sometimes it
wouldn't
would say
be-
stop casting, but I'm like confused as to do I now switch targets again or just stop because he was doing something?
Most likely is going to, you have to switch. Do you see the DBM bars? Do you use them a lot?
Bars?
DBM pops some bars on your interface that the cooldowns or the abilities of the boss is doing.
Oh yeah, I get all that on my screen.
Yeah. Well,
I thought you meant something I could click on, but no, yeah.
No. When you see any one of those doing well, if you see the caster, the guy with the green things all around him and the jelly's back, casting something called Fell Squall, he's going to have fire all around himself. At that moment, you have to be hitting the other dude. When the dude is spinning, you have to be hitting the caster, the guy with the fell thing. And you have to be switching between those two. If he's spinning and you are hitting him, you are getting a necessary torment. If he's casting fire out of himself and just in flames, you're getting torment unnecessarily. Was that a little bit more clear for me? From me?
Yes, thank you.
Yep.
We got the interruption down. Tanks, talk more. Tell yourselves. Scream if you want. I mean, I know Lyanna talks, and I love when she does that. You have to talk more as well with her. Just call it out. I'm going in. I need you to go in. I need to go out. Whatever you guys need to do, so that the other tank is prepared to taunt, to get back the boss or anything else.
When you go in,
Yep.
Does it automatically pull you in?
Yeah.
And then once you're in, you can't kill that demon that's in there. You just have to collect those ball orb things, and that's it?
Yeah. You have to click again
you
the
hit.
bottom. You don't just collect them. Once your bar, the torment bar that you have, the feeling red, once it's empty again, you can click the button again. and that's when you have to move.
Okay. The button that pops up while I'm just hitting the crap out of the guy, it says confess. What does the confess do?
That's what sends you inside the jailer.
But why would I want to go inside?
Because you have 100% torment. You don't even
Oh,
you
okay,
don't
thank you.
automatically go inside. You can have 100% torment and just be outside doing nothing because the damage will be reduced from you. If you are 100, I will say 80 is the safe zone. So if you are 80 or above torment, you should be inside almost immediately. Most of the times there's a tank and a healer inside if we are doing things properly, because as soon as a tank gets out, the other tank has to go in because the hitting on them is really, really high on torment.
Okay, so when we go in, we don't have to announce it. It's just the tanks and healers that have to do that, right? I was getting a little worried that I wasn't telling you what I was doing.
No.
It wouldn't hurt, but no, not as critical.
It wouldn't hurt, so we don't have the entire raid inside there, and you just have to go when you actually need it as a DPS. Healers and tanks should be on a rotation all the time, but DPS should only go when you are above 80. If everybody just decides to go in, we're going to reset the boss, because everybody's going to be inside the jailer.
Okay.
Any questions, doubts, concerns, annoyance for my accent? I can take it.
I'm concerned that our other tank is offline.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's concerning.
No, I was just checking. I do already checks to check if people are like paying attention or just, I don't know, with me. There was a time where actually someone went like on a bio break without telling everyone, and the raid leader was just telling the strategy like just like us for like, I don't know, 10 minutes, and then he goes back, oh like, alright, what did I miss? And everybody was like, holy shit. So we tend to do the ready check a lot.
And then you guys kicked that guy and down the boss.
When you get the torment on you and you see the purple ring around you for the first time, then the confess button comes up. Am I pushing it right away, or am I waiting for the bar to fill up and then go in?
Wait for the bar to fill up.
When you get the purple circle, get away from everybody else.
The purple circle, you have to be where I am right now,
Oh.
outside. This is where you have to be, right here, or on red, right here, depending on where you are closer. If
Oh,
you
so
have,
as soon as I see it, move to one of these.
yeah, and healer shield dispel you.
You still want melee to run out to there?
I mean, not completely there. I mean, it's easy for me because I have the Flying Serpent Kick. Lennox can just bash bipolar. You're bipolar, right?
What?
Who are you? Sorry, I'm confused. I'm confused with names. Yeah, you are. So
yeah, this is bipolar.
you can. I don't know. What's your spec? Are you outlaw? Yeah.
I can flip it back, but I've got acrobatic strikes up right now. So it's just a
you have the
melee
chain
range increase.
I don't know if you have the chain.
I can put it back. That's.
Yeah, and I mean you can just like put yourself. I mean, not exactly on red. You could be around here, maybe here, but avoid purple like a little, because that's where the tank is going to take the spinning dude. And if you by any chance just get there and get the spinning dude at the same time with the tank, you're going to drop the stack on the tank, and it's going to be a fucking mess up. I mean, Mill in this game has the ability to jump a lot. Except paladins, they just suck, but don't tell them I say that. Yeah, what Cycle said. That's really important. Anyway, let's do again a ready check and see if we can give this one more try.
Can you guys give me a second? I'm gonna log into Skype and get in a conversation with Liana so I can just more fluently bounce information back and forth between her, because it looks like we have to be on top of the switch back and forth thing. Sorry.
Sounds good. And yeah.
Just give me a second, guys. My computer just spontaneously kind of froze up and exploded, so I'm trying to get all my stuff up.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm shaking. My hands are shaking because this is the first time my computer's done this. So, but I'm
How many
physically.
fingers am I holding up?
It's a new computer, so it's a little concerning.
Yeah.
Are you bleeding? No? Then you're fine.
It literally exploded, or it's just a way of saying it crashed very bad?
It crashed. You were in the middle of explaining something, and then the audio glitched, and then it was like a rainbow of pixelated colors went across both my screens, and I'm like, well, fuck! And then it just completely shut off and restarted itself, so I'm just
Is that a
kinda
laptop,
confused.
a desktop PC, and do you have an integrated
No,
graphics
this
card?
is a gaming desktop. It's fairly new. I got it back. When did I get it? I think I got it end of February.
Yeah, just a few months back.
Did somebody else build it for you? Did you build it yourself?
I had it custom built. I think what happened is it overheated.
No. Pixels on your screen and shutting down most likely is a graphics card problem. When it overheats, it doesn't sound or sees anything. It just boom, crash. It resets immediately.
Yeah, it's a hardware fail.
Okay, well, I'll have to look into it later. It's the first time it's done this, so I have no
It could
idea.
also be a driver fail.
NVIDIA has been trouble. Like a friend of mine yesterday on Raid was also having problems with NVIDIA graphics card, so it might be that. But be sure to check your power supply is properly connected to your graphics card when you can open like the side panel and stuff. Sometimes it just loose, and that's what makes a graphics card just not properly show things. If you see weird stuff on your monitor and the sound, because you remember the graphics card most likely managed the sound, it's probably your graphics card. If it just shut down unexpectedly, like dead shut down, that might be your processor.
Okay.
This is the first
I know if
time
I
it's
hit my
happened,
desk
so-
too hard or something, I will spontaneously shut my computer off, but I'll give that a check. I'll have Lemia help me do a walkthrough to give it a check later. But it looks like it's doing fine now. I'll just not
Do you
slam
hit
my
your
hands
desk
on my
when it
desk.
shuts off? Or are you being facetious?
I have a nasty habit of, I sit with my knees in my chest, so I'm in my computer chair with my knees on my chest and my keyboard sitting on my knees. So when I stretch, I have a habit of kicking my desk. So I shake the entire thing, and I knock my screens off before, so.
But that doesn't cause your computer to crash, does it?
It knocks my computer over.
Oh,
Or
yeah,
it
you
causes
should
it
do
to wobble. So I will not get frustrated at Fellerina and kick my desk again.
It's probably a good start.
Alright, I should be good to go. Sorry about the wait.
I need a second. I'm grabbing tea.
Alright, sorry.
Okay, I have my tea. I'm ready.
Going in.
I'm gonna go in with Chiss.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna need to go in real soon.
Can you send in some DPS to help me knock this guy's orbs out?
Someone go in.
Okay, I'm in. Lennox.
Coming out.
Let me know when you're
Going in, I'm at 100%. Alright, I'm leaving.
I'm
One
leaving.
needs to go in.
Haha! Look who shows up.
I'm going in.
Oh,
Watch out! Stay on him. Look out. I'm down.
close back.
Yeah, he is. Hello, fellas.
Going in.
Attempt number 2, better than the last, I think.
I'm holding up the floor. He ain't going nowhere. I'm all over him.
Got all my...
You feeling okay, Val?
Sorry.
Going in. If anyone needs to, you can come in with me.
One drop, please.
Alright, I'm going in.
Silent. These run.
Just wipe it, guys. Let's go.
Go ahead, Cal.
Yep, wipe it up.
Okay, I'm gonna make a suggestion because the video we watched actually had a slightly different strat that might work better. There was always
Was
a
it more
tanky
people?
healer in the cage. No, there was just a tank and healer always in the cage. And then every time the other tank needed to switch or one of the healers needed to switch, they did. That way people could go in and out to drop their torment as needed.
That can work too.
If our other healers can handle it, but that way we don't have tanks basically almost capping at the same time. No, we were told only to go in when when the tank and healer were getting close to go in, whereas the strat we did always had one in the cage at all given times and then they switched.
Maybe I...
Unless I misunderstood that.
Maybe I said that incorrectly. I was implying that when the other tank had to go out, the other tank had to go in. I mean, I was mostly implying that that was the case, because most of the times, as far as I remember, when a tank goes out of the cage, the other one have to go in, most likely. But if I mean, maybe that was wrong from my side, and I'm sorry if I confused you guys. But yeah, that might work better as a set strategy. That there should always be a tank and a healer inside, and to just wait for communicate between you two guys when to go out and when to go in.
Okay, so me and Leon are gonna go in first. Which healer wants to go in with Chiss?
I can, or Cycle can. Don't matter.
I'd say Psycho, that way we have you out on the field, and that way you can swap with Lemia if needed, with me.
I was gonna say Rochambeau for it. Loser comes with me.
Is Velas joining us?
Yes, we're just waiting on him.
He can hold the boss's balls for us, so we can do this.
Indeed.
He'll never
makes
live that down.
sense.
It's okay. It's okay. It's the same way Bipolar and I don't let him and his goat down.
You know,
His goat?
there's actually two
Warlock's
sets of balls
mount
in
looks
this
like
one.
a goat.
Hey guys, I never actually introduced my son, Cyanrand. His name's actually Darian. This is everybody that we raid with. I'm trying to convince him to come over here and join us.
Oh yes, please. You would have so much fun.
Well, you're doing a horrible job. We're wiping all the time here. Yeah, he made it over before they built the wall.
I'm actually on the other side of the wall still. Or not.
Naturally, he's upstairs, so he didn't hear us at all.
No.
We need that legendary shirt that, like, killed all NPCs or mobs.
Sorry to ask, but marks on the floor. Just walk me through it real quick.
Okay. Red and blue are most likely for range to drop their purple puddle on the floor. You can be dispelled by a healer or just wait for it to run out the debuff, but never do it in the middle of the room with people inside you, because it's going to drop some stuff that keeps torment people. The purple marker is for the tank who is outside to bring Eligran when he's doing the spinning thing that keeps a lot of torment.
Okay.
You should be stacking mostly in the middle.
Yes, sir.
When we start attacking, I see people going to both of them, so it doesn't matter which one we start attacking?
No, just until the debuff.
For sure.
Just until the
The
buff on
flaming
them.
spin.
Yeah.
Okay.
And by the way, if you guys
They
have
have a
any doubts or concern, just let me know. I mean, I know sometimes my English is not up there, so I will try my best to express better.
Your English is excellent. Shush.
I'm sorry.
No, no, that's
Don't
a
apologize.
compliment.
We'll smack you if you apologize. You're fine.
Seriously,
I'm
what are
Canadian
you,
and I will smack
Canadian?
you.
Well, I applied
He's
to
a
live in
Mexican Canadian
Canada.
spy.
I actually applied to live in Canada, but not yet. I don't know.
You can join me in the mass exorcist into Canada.
Come to America.
Okay, did anybody
She's trying to
explain
escape.
this
I'm trying to
Phallus?
leave.
Well, I'm not sure, but a friend of mine got kicked out of a plane just a few months ago. So I
Oh,
don't
so
think-
you and your
Was it
friends
really
aren't allowed
high
to
up?
this. That's cool.
What again? I got too much confused on my head. One male, one female. Anyway, eating you, Jinx.
That was a little quick on the draw.
Somebody pulled her. It's okay, I didn't need to pre-pop.
Yeah, me either.
Going in.
Interrupt, please. Interrupt.
Okay, so Leona and I are in the cage.
Tell Squall, switch. Ransom bipolar, you're really close to 80.
Alright, going.
Start switching.
Okay,
Psycho, I'm
Alright,
going in.
switch.
Bipolar's
Switching.
coming out.
I'm at 80, I'm going.
Okay.
Going to.
I'm up.
Tell Squall, switch.
%38 for 60%.
Psycho, we're switching out.
Switching.
Yeah, oh, somebody lost. Aggro.
Watch out for spinning.
Yeah, because he's right dead center of the room.
Man, can you get out of this spell, please? Hatsumi?
Switch.
Switching.
Psycho, I'm going in.
Ow.
Wipe it up.
I'm dead.
Yeah, let's just go out and then wipe it.
Hey, I wasn't the first to go down. Yay. That's a new record for me.
I think we got to make sure that the tank coming out has to be out before you go in. Because I got like insta screwed.
Insta-fucked. You know, I never noticed this, but I think that guy's shirt is made out of human skin.
Looks like it.
It's just a tabard. He's not even exalted yet. What a noob.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
So then we need the Spanish Inquisition.
Well, that would be unexpected.
Exactly. We need Leroy Jenkins.
Right here.
Wait 1 second. I need to open a chest.
There's no wait 1 second with Leroy Jenkins. Come on.
Exactly.
Leroy,
You're in the middle of explaining the... You're in the middle of explaining something and he just runs in.
Going in.
Wall in 8 seconds, start switching. Those wall ended, switch to Belak.
Val's in, 100%.
Cycle, we're going in. Go in, Val.
Interrupt, please. Interrupt, please. 2 casts.
Crap.
Yeah, I'm inside the cage, so I couldn't interrupt.
Yeah, it's okay.
No.
People should just roll
Boss
everything.
dude hit me.
Interrupt. Switch.
Okay.
DPS.
Switching. I got.
Going in.
Switch.
Jesus Christ, I'm glad I have that.
Spell on. Okay, that boss is coming over.
Alright, I gotta leave.
Bipolar needs to go.
Hell squad in 8
I'm dead.
seconds. Switch.
We need battle res, Chiz.
Our battle res is down.
We're done.
Fuck.
Are we 2-tanking this?
Do you want a third one?
Well, it just seems like there's always something that is evil and eats your face uncovered if we don't have
No.
Seems like the tanks
what's-
need to be round robining.
What's killing most people is the gas from Belak, the torment thing. It is specifically Pangs of Guilt. That thing two-shot me.
I'll be right back. I need to go make repairs.
I have a hammer, so don't leave.
You know, the first two deaths were the beast in the cage eating people.
Oh, the tank should be on top of that all the time. I mean, if we have
Yeah, I was
put
in there by myself and he ate me.
Right, and it's because there isn't a tank there. The tanks are swapping, and there's a moment there where the second tank hasn't picked it up yet.
I think Ballas is saying he needs my big guns to off tank. Isn't that right, big guy?
I'm kind of leaning toward it. This would be a hell of an easier fight if there were 3 tanks. I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
I'm thinking out loud. If you guys aren't on board with it, that's cool. But seems like the thing in the pit and these 2 suckers up here. Somebody's always got to cover it.
Belak's not tankable either, though, too.
I mean, no tank should be on Belak at all. He cannot be tanked by any means necessary. And part of the run is to just we can try the 3 tanks, but we can also try the don't go inside as a TPS until the tank is the tank swap is done. I mean, when you hear a tank swapping, you just don't go in until the other tank is inside.
I was at 100%. I had to go in.
You just can't wait for it, like, I don't know, a little. I mean, it won't kill you if you just hold it, like, I don't know, 2, 3.
Okay, but
Once you hit...
What was happening with me is I got to 100%, and then I was in the cage, and the tanks swapped, and I was only at 60 or 70% at that point when the tanks are swapping. So I'm still down there, all covered in cloth and just squishy as shit. And the next thing I know, I have big nasty thing in my face, and then I'm dead.
Ooh, how nasty was
The problem is we can't stay in there too long. If Chiss's Torment, it just says he needs to swap, because that guy does a thing that does, 20 damage, 20 Torment instantly. So when he says he needs to swap, I can't stay in there any longer. And when I say I need to swap, he can't stay.
Is we have an off tank that stays in there, so that we always have tanks on the thing, and then the other 2 tanks can switch as needed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because,
In the cage.
I'm saying we've got a Linux. He's fully geared in tank form. I say we park his ass in the hole with the big nasty thing and let a plate wearer deal with big nasty for the entirety of the fight, and take that part of the mechanic, the swap that's killed at least 4 people that I've witnessed just in 2 pulls.
He has to go
He's still
outside
gonna have
at
to
some
swap out
point.
because there's a stackable debuff. Once he gets to about 8, he's kind of SOL.
So
Yeah,
that
he
will
has
just
to come
have him
out.
then jump back in.
Yeah, but that way we can still get another tank in while he's still in there, and then he can swap out.
Correct.
That works. But it have
Works for me.
Much cleaner transition.
Husband, to the cage.
Let's break mechanics. That's what we do.
I like breaking mechanics.
I do too.
I like the idea of my husband in a cage.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry, Darren.
Oh, after raid, anybody that wants to go on a bacon hunt? We need bacon in the bank to make more feasts. Just saying.
Desperately. Yeah. Lennox and I were grabbing bacon earlier this
Oh,
week.
here. I got some bacon. Who wants the bacon?
Don't give it to her, give it to me.
Give it to Valis.
I definitely won't eat all the bacon.
Can you guys give us a couple of minutes? We gotta feed the cats before they tear up the house again.
Okay.
Let them fight over each other and see who gets to eat one another.
Thank you, Catherine.
You're welcome.
Usually it's our furniture that
I'll
gets
make your
destroyed
feast
when they
extra
fight.
special.
Aw.
Thank you. I don't want none of that fish in mine. I'd like cherries and strawberries and whipped cream and stuff, please.
Strawberries and whipped cream. All right, I'll get some champagne.
Well, if you get strawberries and whipped cream...
Question.
Nobody invited you. No one invited
Lana.
you.
Lana, you're too young to be in this conversation.
When I'm in the cage and I've got this debuff, is it a percentage that I'm seeing or a number stack?
Number stack, there's a
the bar.
thing that ticks up to 8.
Okay, so 8's the magic number, so let you know by around 6 where I'm at, or 7?
Yep. You're looking for soul corruption. When it's about 6, 7, give us a holler. Let us know that you need to come out.
And then don't I just, there has to be another tank in there first, though, right?
Right. You
Yeah.
Never leave the boss out unchecked. That's the rule. But they're going to be swapping out because of a completely separate mechanic, and your job is to sort of float in and out when they're floating in and out. Okay? Just offset it by 10 or 15 seconds by what they're doing, so that there's always somebody tanking that boss, and then it'll be real smooth.
Right.
Did the Sylvan elixirs work in here?
No.
Damn it. How are we on feast? You want me to make some up now?
I've got 6.
Okay.
Can I go in the cage right away?
You can't until you have a little bit of that bar going.
Ah, I see what you mean. Yeah, okay. Sure. But as soon as I see it, go in.
Right.
No, there's no point to take the damage from him, and the stacks right away. I mean, because nobody's going to have Torment. Nobody's going to need to go in there, so I'd give it probably until Belloc at least does his first big cast, and people get...
Or why doesn't everybody just call if they're going in, and the first person that he hears calling that they're going in, he can go in with them?
There you go.
That works for me.
That's a plan. I love
That'll
how
probably be
you
about
just
the same
get
time.
right to the heart of it. She just cuts it to the bone every single time. Don't you love that?
Well, we came back.
Thanks,
You know you
fellas.
needed us. It wasn't me jonesing for the game or anything.
Yeah. Frickin' addict. Or, no. Yeah, I'm glad it came back.
Oh, look who could.
Uh-oh. We lost Lemon Chiss.
They'll be back.
Have you guys ever
Cat
considered
ate their,
Discord for this chat program thing?
To what?
Uh-oh, here we go.
Discord. It's
No.
free. You
no.
don't have to make...
No.
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 Is it
No.
No. Not happening.
Oh, man, I gotta make Burgle Burgle. Burgle Burgle Burgle.
Murgle? Murgle is...
No, it's Barracuda. I got it. I
Okay.
just realized that's what I was missing. Food.
Alright, this Stone Age chat is amazing.
Well, to him it must seem old. I mean, we were using this when he was like 7 or 8. My god, there's a hand following me.
Look, for all of you guys who have these wicked computers that are full-on built to handle everything in the known universe, that's wonderful. But for a few people, something that is this thin, this light, this low on processor demand and resources, this is where it's at.
You mean not everybody has a GTX 1080?
It's not the
A
GTX
Titan
1080
XP.
actually. Oh man, here we go.
I like
Bring
my
your
NVIDIA.
EPs out. Let's get it done. Let's go.
I like my
Light it
NVIDIA
up on the
GTX
bar and take a
660.
measurement.
What? A 660?
I honestly
It's
don't
an
care as long as I can play WoW on
That
it.
old shit still turns on?
It's an amazing graphics card. It plays WoW on Ultra. It runs 50 frickin' Windows and Chrome, and I can watch videos and chat, and yeah.
But can you
Awesome
do it
video
in
card.
4K?
One Windows.
I don't have 4K. I don't have a 4K monitor. I have a 36-inch TV screen.
I forgot to tell
And
you
it
guys
holds-
that I'm actually tanking this in VR right now, so...
So you're standing in your living room.
VR?
No
I want to play
way.
WoW in VR.
Yeah, it works with VR.
Oh my goodness.
Well, now I need to get
He's not.
VR.
Well, no. Have you guys seen the WoW orb, the sort of hamster ball thing to run in, that you actually change direction and you walk and run? I mean, I'm exhausted just
think
thinking about it, but there
I
is
think I've
actually
seen
a
that.
thing so that you can actually, all your movement in game is mechanical.
Does that mean I could do parkour in game?
I'm guessing sort of.
That'd be awesome.
Put on a VR helmet and actually, yeah, kind of.
But wait, then what about flying?
You still walk. You walk for your and for your mount, you're still walking. You just move in the game faster.
That means that if I could sprint as fast as I can, I would be great at the beginning when I don't have a mount. Just sprint everywhere.
Yeah, but by the end of a raid, you would be freaking exhausted.
Oh god.
Sweat pouring off of you? This is not good look for me. I don't know about you, boy.
It'd be a great way to lose weight though, while playing video games. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. That would be the other side of it.
Okay, I can't seem to get Chiss or Lemia on anything, cause, the moment they seem to have logged out, the Skype call died. I can't get her on Facebook or anything, so I think they may have lost power.
Oh, joy.
Or their cat ate their modem.
I'm gonna go with the
Or the
cat.
power plug.
Or
Honestly, with that thing, by the end of a raid, you'd have a six-pack.
Jesus,
have
if
a
we
guild
were outside, there'd
reunion
be
in
cricket.
Vegas.
You don't want me in Vegas. I used to live down.
Too many memories?
Oh,
What
we get
happens-
way too much trouble.
Wait a minute.
I don't even want to know what happened.
What happens in Vegas, I guess, stays in Vegas. But what happens
Not true.
in May Dragons Fly stays there too.
Don't let anybody know any of our secrets.
You guys are being sweet
Yeah.
to the entire YouTube community, so I don't think
Oh no.
that's
Oh,
something
no.
you can keep.
Oh god.
And I'm not joking.
Wait, does this mean I'm on YouTube now?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
He's
Woohoo,
not
I'm
joking.
famous.
My brother watches our raid nights and laughs at our failures.
Hi, Mom.
Well, unless
But I'll
somebody
eventually
wants to drop
drag his
another
ass into our
chest,
fails.
We've
Oh,
we've got 14 feasts in the bank now. Well,
Drop them on.
in Nakoma's pocket. Oh.
Oh, look, there's two.
Oh, good. I'll make more.
You're gonna have to check both of those, you know, right?
of course. There's no more bacon in the bank, though.
Alright, it's fine.
Fellas, there's 3 lock boxes in there that are unlocked that are yours. I didn't know whose they were. I unlocked them and threw them in the bank.
What tab did you put my lockboxes on?
The GM tab. In the row with the lock boxes. There's 3 on the bottom that are unlocked.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's alright.
Okay, I just got a message from Chiss. Their power is out.
Okay. How long does he expect his power to be out?
I don't know. Power outages can last anywhere from a few minutes to a few hours to even a few days.
God, if I had to go a
I've
few
never
days
had a
without power.
confirmation on how long a power would be out.
Unless you're in Florida, and then it's usually out for a month.
I mean,
I'm
when I
never
lose
moved
power,
to Florida.
I live in the middle of nowhere, so when my power goes out, it's usually out for 4 to 6 hours. I've been up visiting them when they've had power out, and they've had power, not come on for 8 hours.
I was really disappointed one time. Power went out right when I was about to plug in my new Xbox. I was so sad.
I was really disappointed one time because I had bought and paid for this off tank so that he could raid with us, and then he disappeared for like 6 months, and then when he came back, he was just about to freaking off tank for the first time, so I would not be freaking killing the floor boss just for once, and this happened.
Well, you know. We do still have 2 tanks. We do still have 2 healers. We can still try to do this.
And fail? Of course.
Well, maybe not
All right.
fail.
I'm making more feasts. You folks sort it out.
Guys, our characters need steroids.
If they manage to come back, we will bring them back in the raid. Liana, will you please let them know that?
Yeah, I'll let them know. I'll keep you updated if their power comes back on or anything.
Cool. So Lennox, put on your big boy pants.
What? My DPS pants?
No, the other ones.
Oh, my
The
other
big boy
pants.
pants.
Oh no.
The Batman pants.
Yes!
Yeah, Batman.
It's weird that I just got a boner for that comment.
No, it's absolutely natural. Just go with it. It happens to most women.
No, please! We've been through this!
Oh, okay.
God damn.
Shit just got real up in here, bitches. That's all I'm saying.
Aw, fuck yeah.
Okay, so now that I'm a tank, what do I do?
You attack them and don't die.
Yeah. Okay, so I know that Bellic has to get interrupted. I have an interrupt myself. When he does
If
the
you're tanking,
fiery flame
no.
around him, I get a... Oh, if I'm tanking, don't bother doing the interrupts?
No,
You're tanking, so you're gonna follow what I'm going to tell you to follow.
Alright, everybody else
Ballerina-
shut up, let the
yeah,
tanks do
yeah.
it.
Okay. Ballerina over on the left is what we are fighting. You are not going to be smacking Belloc for anything. So what we're going to have to do, as Azael says, is we're going to have to try to switch. We have to keep him away from the raid party, so keep him turned around, his back to everybody. When he starts doing his little spin attack, we want to keep him by purple and bring him around towards X. We do not want him going in the center of the area. We want to keep him on the outside.
Copy. So tanking the guy on the left, over by purple, keep him over there, away from everybody. When he does the spinny thing, GTFO.
Fucking book it.
Explained in like less than 20 words.
And just make sure when you get 100% torment, you are calling to the tank to let them know that you need to go in so you guys can switch.
Okay.
You know, guys, I think I'm just gonna go join them and win all the time.
Okay, walk on over there and show us.
Okay.
Oh yeah, RP walking? Come on.
I'm going, I'm doing it.
Get your ass back here.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright,
Please don't smack me.
countdown. I can't do a countdown, but everybody has raid assist, so whoever can, please do.
Can in raid, can somebody in the raid frames move Lennox over
I
as the
don't.
tank?
Thank you.
Oh.
I
Hang
tried
on.
to do it ready and it failed on me.
There you go. Now you're the main tank. You're welcome.
Alright, so I'll pull him first and keep him in position, and then I'll let you know when I need to switch out, and then you take over fighting him, alright?
Okie dokie. So I'll just beat on Bellic then? Or just keep hitting him from behind?
No. We want the axe-wielding maniac. That's what you want. You do not tank the jailer.
Yeah, okay, roger.
Never touch Belloc. He's not yours.
He's Valus's. He's the one with the balls.
Alright,
Sorry, honey,
Lennox?
Valus gets to go in the cage.
Yeah, tanks
Hey,
like
Lennox?
Cycle said.
Cycle
80 to
will be going into the
90%.
cage with you.
Okie dokie. I'll call it out when I'm going in.
You won't be able to
call it out when you're going in, Lennox.
I'm gonna try and do, yeah, 80 to 90. Probably safer to do 80 just in case it hits us. But anyways. How do you do the count? What's the command for that stupidness?
Oh, everybody is ready. Yeah, we need a pull timer. Here we go.
5, 4, 3.
3, 2, all.
Those falls in 5.
Alright, going in.
Interrupt. Thank you.
I'm at 60%. Gonna wait.
Don't bring the ad to Belak, please. The other side.
Okay, I need to go in.
I don't have a
Going
command
in.
to leave.
No, shitty.
And I am
You have to get
down.
I did. I had all of my torment off, and I couldn't get the command.
Shit, shouldn't have come.
It's a wipe anyway. Did this guy kill me already? Jesus.
What happened? Just a glitch in the interface? It just didn't get the command.
It's learning the mechanics of being a tank and seeing what happens.
Yeah, but what
No.
happened with Lunia? She couldn't come out, so what happened?
Well, I found that you have to get to all the way to 0, and then it takes a second for the thing to pop up.
The problem was I was at 0 for quite a bit of time, and my icon didn't pop up. Not until after he jumped in did my icon pop up.
That's all.
So if you get stuck again, just say, hey, get me out of here, and I'll just hit my button.
Yeah, hit that button.
Yeah.
I think we need 3 tanks for this.
Well, they did
Alright,
say that
so
we're gonna be
call that the
bosses with
Linux
3
method.
tanks.
Yeah.
Oh. I wonder how my Voidwalker would do down there. Seriously, why can't I Voidwalk tank the thing?
I don't know. I have no
Probably
idea how hard it hit.
Alright, if I find myself in the hole again, I'll whip out my blueberry and find out.
You better believe it's blue.
And just a nubbin? Wait, what?
Nubbin.
Here we go. There's your 3rd tank. He doesn't have a rage timer, does he?
That means we need to fix interrupts. I can get about every other one, so if somebody else wants to alternate with me, that's out.
I can put one on every minute, so if you need one, just yell Guthrie and I'll do it.
Oh, crap.
Alright, that works. So, Ransom and I can alternate, and then if we're both in the pit, then you can pick it up. So it can land
Sure.
on the pit.
I know with my 15-second timer, I can't hit every other one. It's too fast.
I mean, I as a tank, since I am the 3rd tank, can toss an interrupt.
Okay, so between all the interrupts, just focus on Belak and, you know, be able to hit at least 90% of them.
Is your son texting you?
Me? I don't have a son. That I know of.
Oh, it's just my drug dealer.
Oh. It must have been your girlfriend then. Sorry.
That would be my daughter.
We
who I
don't
just
call the
dropped off
drug
with her
dealer.
psychopath mother.
Alright. Pull timer. Let's go.
Yep, conversation killer right there.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Anything
Yes,
that deals with psychopathic? Yes.
Anybody have any last words before we all die?
We're not gonna
Don't die.
Kill him.
Don't die.
Got it.
My boy
Kill
needs
this
bump.
thing.
Interrupt that. Interrupt that.
Ransom, I could not dispel you. Sorry.
Alright, going in.
Switch.
D-spell.
Switch. Okay. Interrupt.
3, 2, 1.
Palace in the hole.
Alright, Lennox is at around 60. I'm gonna need to go in soon.
I am inside. Lenny can go out.
Alright, Sales, you're in?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in.
D-spell.
I'm leaving.
It's going in.
Why is he evading?
I don't know.
When am I supposed to get up?
As soon as your stack's
Coming
up
out.
to 0.
Are you in, Lennox?
Okay, coming out. I
No,
am
no, don't go
I'm
out.
out now.
I'm going in then.
I need dispel.
I just go in. I just go in.
I'm dead.
I'll kill you.
Interrupt that.
I'm trying to do too many dispels at once, and I can only do them every so many seconds.
2, 1.
Is it
Okay, I've got the
a
big
curse or a poison that you need
Palace
removed?
out.
Nature's Cure.
My point is just
Would my remove corruption work?
I don't know.
It only removes curses and poisons. Is it a magic?
And I have an 8-second cooldown, and we're getting hit with.
What would you prefer, a healer or a tank?
2 healing is kind of hard
Yeah.
I can heal. I would
because
heal.
the swap in the cages.
I can heal.
We need more people, I think. We're starting to win.
the problem with that is it scales up pretty quick.
Right.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, give me just a second and I will throw a, robot down. And there's the repair bot. Or auto hammer. You're welcome.
265.
So one thing that's tricky in trying to interrupt is when you get the purple circle on you, you have to get away from everybody else. You can't interrupt.
So if you get that and you run away, then call out and interrupt, and someone else should pick it up.
Okay.
Especially focus Belak if you've got an interrupt. That way you've got it. And then if you use that macro that he gave to us, it should be simpler.
Well, I don't know what to do, and guess I'll just eat some more of this leg. Tasty leg. Did you try some of the sausage? I hear it's the worst.
Ooh, legendary Hearthstone card.
Oh yeah, well nothing can stop me. I love how I'm trapped in amber, but my wings are still flapping away in there.
Dude, I did some weird combination where the wings were sideways. I don't remember what it was, but it was kind of odd.
It's a good thing WoW gave us all these toys to play with.
Right? Starting to wonder if Valis fell in.
Let me know when Valis comes back. I'm talking to my kid.
There's the sideways wings.
Yep, there you go. He's back.
Good thing they gave us a big toy box, Valis.
I'll drop a foam sword rack if I have to go again.
Did you just run a mile? Or did you get like a cheeseburger at McDonald's, or?
Well,
Like out of breath.
great day.
Oh, sorry, man. Well, I don't mean to make light of your situation. Yes, I do.
No situation. Let's kill something.
Nakoma, you back?
I am back.
Hopefully Valis is not too exhausted for this fight.
I have like 9 toys on me right now.
I'm a big bird man.
Didn't your mom teach you to share your toys?
I feel so pretty.
Nice.
Rainbow. Yeah, we're ready as fuck.
Oh, look at the rainbow!
It's a double rainbow!
Taste the rainbow?
Oh no, you have to make it white.
No, no,
'Cause
no.
they took out the color.
Never taste the rainbow.
No skills for you, huh?
Ooh, give me some sweetness.
Alright, let's punch these guys enough to kill them.
Where are we? Oh, what are we doing?
We're looking at Becky's big fat butt. Oh my god.
Look at that butt.
And we pulled.
No. My kid had me watching Jimmy Fallon and Keanu Reeves. Oh yeah.
Well, that was probably my fault. My finger slipped. And I hit the talk button. My finger went boonk onto 3.
Oops.
Sorry, guys. It's okay. I got what I deserved. I died.
Alright, Guild Repairs this evening will be brought to you by Kethri.
Oh. Shit,
Kethri,
that reminds
wiping
me.
raid since 1992.
I gotta turn everybody's guild repairs up. Oops. Bad GM.
I spent my own money on these ones.
On raid night.
Alright, I'm going in.
Y'all have about 1,000 guild limit.
I'm at 60%.
Interrupt.
Damn the stupid boss.
Alright, I'm leaving.
Okay, are you out? I'm gonna go in.
Lennox, you can go in.
Going in.
The bubble on him just in
Interrupt.
time.
Interrupt. Switch.
Okay, Lennox is out. Lennox is dead.
Owie.
Dispel.
Nakoma.
Inside.
Nakoma's dead.
Don't know what to think about this boss.
I do. I
There's
don't like him.
There's 3 different sections we got to manage, it seems like.
We don't have any other options, do we? We have to go through these guys.
Yeah.
Beware.
We can figure out the mechanic here.
Well,
They die.
yeah.
I mean, their health is dropping with a lot of consistency. It's not that we aren't burning through them.
It's
just
about
mechanics.
getting in a rhythm.
They're burning through us faster.
There's 3 different sections we have to manage. We have to manage interrupts, dispels, and then the time and the timing of going into the cage, and that's it. Once we have those 3 things down, then it's just a matter of cycling people in and out and getting the interrupts and the dispels done in a timely manner.
Right. And we've got 3 at a time that need dispelled, and I've got an 8-second cooldown, so
Right.
as soon as I dispel somebody, hopefully I've still got time to dispel another as long as somebody else can get that 3rd.
Well, and I can take care of...
Dispelled?
It's the purple circle under you. I don't know what it's called. I've got a
Yeah.
1.5 minute cooldown, so I can pop it on one of mine, but that doesn't help anyone else.
Is
And
it
it
a
would've been
magic
nice
or is
if,
it a poison or something?
Okay, but wait a minute. Part of the problem with... Okay, now I understand what the problem is. Because I had that thing coming up on me and then it was instantly being dispelled. And the people that are dispelling it should not be dispelling it instantly. Wait for the guy who's got it to run to either blue or red. If you're popping dispel instantly, then that person is dropping it in the middle of the raid and everybody's taking damage.
So it comes down to that person has to call it once they get to the marker and then dispel.
Fair enough.
So maybe
Fair enough.
call it with your character name and then dispel, and that way it's easier to track down, you know, so we don't get confused with voices or whatever.
And we were missing a healer.
Oh, yeah, there's that.
Yeah, cycle.
That would do it. Don't stand outside
Cycle
the
got
door.
shut. Clear out. Come eat feast. Eat feast, be
Okay,
merry.
I need like 10 seconds.
Fine.
What if I stand right in the middle of the doors?
You'll get locked out.
You do get locked out. It's happened to me before. You're stuck in between the doors. You take damage and you can't fight.
Lame.
It happens.
25-second countdown.
The tank said he needed a second. He said he needed 10 seconds. See?
I'm gonna run it at the last second.
Are we really pulling on this one? 'Cause
Yes, we are.
No, we're not pulling. No, we have somebody outside.
Oh!
Somebody just pulled.
Here we go again.
I was telling you I was about to run it at the last second.
Man, I love guild repairs.
Dispel
Catherine needs a
Valis.
dispel.
Valis.
Catherine?
Interrupt.
Tell squad.
Switch back.
Dispel Valis.
And Catherine.
Alright, I gotta go.
Interrupt that.
Gotcha.
Going into the cage.
Interrupt.
3, 2, 1.
Interrupt.
I'm at like 80% now. Alec.
Alright, I'm coming out then.
Okay, almost. at
Spell by Paul.
Fast ball in 3 seconds.
Mike.
You out?
Swift.
Going in.
Get this thing off of me.
Switch back.
4, 3,
Lennox is coming out.
1.
Liana, go in.
Okay.
I'm going
Interrupt.
in.
I've got his aggro.
4,
No! The coma's down.
2, 1.
Damn. Like, what the fuck? He just one swipes me when I get to this position.
We've made progress. We're down to 79%.
After a switch up in the group. Yeah, but that was with a different build in the group.
Yeah, okay.
And this was on an oddball poll too.
I'm going out.
So honestly, I think we're doing better.
3, 2, 1.
It's actually progress. Alright, let's do it again, but seriously. Cycle, the problem is that I didn't have a button to get out. I would as soon as I could.
So is it buggy still?
You have to collect.
You just gotta grab the
balls.
orbs. Yeah.
Once you go back, because every time you grab a ball, your chunk of whatever goes down. Once it hits 0, then it appears. Once I've noticed that 3 balls will clear you. So you got to DPS the shit out of that stupid thing to drop the balls.
Psycho was saying that it's 35% per. Yeah, there we go.
There you go. Okay.
Do not do anything. I'll be up there in just a second.
Poll?
Well,
So we should attack now?
sure, if you don't want to feast or food or any of that stuff. No, I just fixed the guild repair so you guys can use it. Because, yeah, probably about that time.
I'm just gonna give a warning. I've got about a half an hour left in with me. I'm meeting my brother and his fiancée early in the morning, so I can't go too much longer.
You've never met your own brother? Wow.
No, I've met my brother.
Gotta be an
It's just he.
emotional moment.
I haven't seen him in a while. I don't get to see him often because he lives way over the mountains. So I'm actually kind of being, excited to go see my brother.
So you and
Even
your
though I
brother
don't sound it right
started at birth and you haven't seen him. Wow, that's twins, huh? That's amazing.
Yep, 3 years difference.
Jesus, your mother must be amazing. That's the longest labor on record.
Well, Cycle, if you would join, you would have
Well,
a
the
guild.
third, we're actually triplets because the third came 3 years later.
Aw.
Your father is a patient man.
My father is an asshole I want to see dead in a ditch, but my stepdad's cool.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's
Okay,
alright.
conversation
It's okay.
killer. I'll stop being weird now. Moving on. When I get into
You just haven't had a chance to play with the boss's balls that long. Speaking of which, have you done Deaths of Chromie? There's a nice boss there who really has a nice pair of balls.
You're checking out his ball.
She's obsessed. She's obsessed with men's balls.
No, no, no. You're the one.
No,
that's obsessed.
I am going to ride that
Not
joke
obsessed.
forever.
You're gonna ride the balls forever? Really?
No, I'm gonna ride that joke forever.
I heard what I heard.
She's gonna ride it forever.
Just
Alright,
tickle them while you do.
let's do this.
We ready?
Yup.
You know, I'm just kind of glad it's summertime and not winter that Chiss and Lim's power decided to bail on him.
3, 2, 1.
How much can you withstand? Beg for release, mortals. Beware.
Gotta wait on that.
Yeah, it sucks when the healer gets one of those too.
Switch.
Alright, I'm going in.
Catherine needs a D-spell.
Valis, I'll get you in a moment. Oh, never mind. I got you.
Phallus in the pocket.
3, 2, 1.
Interrupt. Thank.
At 80%.
Alright,
Well, in
switch.
7 seconds.
Interrupt.
Go in.
Going in.
Switch. Bipolar needs to go in. Is there a time?
Phallus out.
Lennox out.
3, 2, 1.
I'm dead.
Nope, I'm down.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Son of a bitch.
He just does this huge swipe, and there's no blocking it or anything. And I'm tanking it, so he just kills me. So what the fuck's up with that?
I hate to be mean or anything, but it probably means that your item level, your gear level is not high enough, because I can take the hit pretty easily, even without my defensive abilities.
Alright.
So, are you able to pop one of your minor defensive abilities during that?
I do have Metamorphosis, and I go
Oh, fuck.
K.
That's a long-term ability, though, isn't it?
Let Lana die.
Yeah, it's like 3.
So, let's see. What about your spikes? Is that enough to absorb it?
Maybe? If I
It might be worth a
down
shot.
there, like, I used to have my tanking all set up with Gnome Sequencer. I don't have it on Gnome Sequencer, so it's kind of like not as great. Because I haven't tanked in forever now.
Well, either way, that was still an improved attempt. That was down to 77%.
Yeah, we nearly completed a full sequence there. If we can do that 3 times, we're done.
So how is it when we switch off? He's over by purple, and then he's been typically coming all the way over to the red X. And then
Because
I have to,
when
like,
you
run
come
back.
out, you spawn like right here.
No, I understand, because when he's spinning, he latches onto me, and that's where I'm dragging him. Is that okay? Is, I guess, a better way of asking. Because, I mean, I don't have anywhere for him to go, and he's out of the center.
You just gotta keep him out of the center, so he doesn't exactly have to be on purple. It would be preferred that, you know, we have him near purple, we drag him to X, and then we drag him back to purple, because X is also where people are supposed to be dropping the one ability on the ground.
Yeah.
But if we can keep him around purple, it's fine. It's not bad. It's just he doesn't move too fast, so if you just keep ahead of him, I strafe, so I turn sideways and strafe, so he just sort of follows me around, and then the moment he sort of slows down, I run around him and then drag him back to purple.
Okay, when he comes to that part where he's going to do the huge scythe swipe, I'll pop a few cooldowns and see if that gets me through it. But I don't know what's going to happen if we have to go through another cycle. Hopefully my demon spikes will get me through it, but...
I'll see what I can do. I'll try to get out of the cage as soon as possible, because I have my abilities and my stuff, just my natural attack stuff, can bounce off some of that damage really easily. It's just when I come back, I have a tendency of coming back as Belak is casting like his 1.2 million damage attack. So I always, you know, take a big chunk of damage when I come back.
Lennox, did you get a good night's or a good rest this morning?
My kids went out and played on the trampoline, and I thought, you kids, that's way too early. But then it was like 11 a.m., and I was like, oh shit, I should get out of bed. I was up to
Dude, that's like the butt crack of dawn. What are you talking about?
Hey, that's your fault.
It's Valus's. He's just such a nice guy, and we literally conquered the entire map.
He is a slave driver. He will
He
keep
is
you moving
flying,
all
and
night
he
long.
takes me everywhere. It's like Falcor, man.
Speaking of which, I think it's time we let you mythic tank some tank some Kara around.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going in.
Dispel bipolar.
Dispel Valus.
Switch back.
Run!
Valus in the hole.
Watch it.
Bipolar needs to go in. Is there a tank?
I'm in there, but I gotta leave.
I can go in. Do you want me to go?
I can.
Yeah, let's
Wait
switch.
for her to come out. Switch to...
I have to go
Okay,
in as
going
a
in.
healer. I don't have a choice.
Shit. That was weird. Oh. Yep. I grabbed
B-res
too
for
far.
Bipo. I mean, we're all going. Might as well. We're not gonna...
Do you want me to get him?
Dispel.
Do you want me to get him to come?
What? Yes, go ahead, please. I'm in the...
Tangies pick up Arg
I
again.
did.
Okay, so I'm running into the same thing where I'm... Oh, no. Now I'm out.
So I didn't have the problem as long
It's
as
a
there's
wipe.
as long as I think it's as long as there's 2 in there. A progression still.
Come to the cage to save your repair.
I did it.
Yeah, zone into the
Yay.
cage if you can. So my death was my fault. I just happened to grappling hook too far and I got cleaved.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, why is he not? There he goes.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, it's taking him a while.
Wow,
You know,
that was
most
so much
people-
better than running.
That was a pretty good attempt considering.
What did we get him down to?
76.
76.
But
This is painful.
To be honest though,
Don't-
that was actually pretty solid. If
It was. There
I
were
mean,
several
the
things
first
that I
part
think
was pretty
happened.
good.
Well, you can't really look at the percentage. The coordination was a hell of a lot better that round,
Yep.
so it was improved.
Yay, we're eating as a family.
And all at the dinner table at the same time.
I love the way my guy sits. He looks like he's crying in a corner.
Really? Tell me how you feel about your mother.
Alright, let's ready check this and pull it again.
Incidentally, whoever handed me the 20 strips of crispy bacon? Wrong kind of
I did. What?
Cute.
He likes to eat his bacon raw, you know, so...
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why my bacon's crispy.
Yeah, did already?
Oh, I don't remember cooking it. It's been in my bags for like 6 months.
Maybe it's just old.
Sorry, Valis. That's probably all it was. I'm sorry, it's stale and crispy.
Sweet.
Dispel Valis?
Alright, going in.
I got it.
Get one mix up.
Got him.
Sweat.
I'm at 50%. I could go in whenever you're ready.
Dispel ransom.
Dispel Valis?
Alright, switch.
Okay, going in.
Dispel. I'm going in.
Interrupt.
Going back out.
Switch.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, coming out.
Valis?
The spellcaster.
I can get him.
Alright, going in.
I've got him.
Going in.
Interrupt.
3, 2, 1.
Interrupt.
10 seconds till health ball. Dispel.
Guys, let me get some of the orb. Alright, coming out.
Cool. I'm only at 40%.
Just jump in anyway.
I'm at 60. Okay. Going in.
I don't know what happened, but it glitched on me too. I was in there for the longest time and I had my 3 things and it did not give me a button to come out.
I'm having to concentrate to get mana.
Dispel, Ren.
Balance, dispel, dispel.
I'll grab him once this phase ends.
Alright, I'll go in there.
Well, no. Are you in?
Nakoma is going in.
Switch. Bipolar's going in.
Alright, I'm gonna leave.
I'm down.
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Tank down.
Tank I got a res for.
Okay, I'm up.
4, 3, 2,
Fighting at 8. Bipolar's down. Need a tank inside.
Need a tank inside?
Alright, I'm going.
Yes, quickly.
Okay, I've got him.
Pop cool down there, Atlanta.
I can only hold him for the...
2 DPS down inside, just so you know.
Shit, I'm coming.
4, 3,
Just keep working the mechanics, guys.
1.
Dispel,
Let me
Ransom.
know when you're...
Keep with it. Need a healer inside too.
4,
Alright, I gotta leave.
2, 1.
You out?
Sound around, pop cooldowns if you got 'em.
I'm in.
Taunt as soon as you can, man. Nice.
Dispel.
Sand, get out of there as soon as you can.
I have an opportunity to leave.
Hold on, hold on.
Oh, I was gonna die, sorry. There's no healer.
No worries.
Okay, I'm out.
Ransom pop cooldowns if you got 'em.
Alright, I'll go in then.
Inside.
Go ahead.
I don't have the mana to roll in. I'm like totally
Watch out for the blade.
3, 2, 1.
Go into the cage if you can. It's gonna wipe.
Yeah, zone in if you can.
Okay.
Everybody.
Good try.
58%
Much better.
votes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
much better.
We've got the mechanic. Roll
Good
it
job,
out,
guy.
chain it up, we can do this. This is it.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so we got to figure out how to mitigate damage then. If you have self-healing, I would definitely use that whenever possible.
Yeah, because we as healers, are going in way too fast.
I'm gonna switch my spec up a little bit. So if anybody has a tome, I would use it. I only have whatever the other one is.
I think I have a tome.
So if you got better self-healing, then I would flip over to that.
How
If-
close
are
can
the-
you keep... I'm sorry.
Go.
How close can you keep Adigan to Belak?
Until he does the spinny thing in his ballerina phase or whatever, probably pretty close, I would assume, as long as it's not facing close to Belak.
We can keep him over there. The problem is once he starts spinning, it takes us a little bit to get him back because we can't expose our backs to him because we'll take way too much damage. So it's just trying to slowly get him back over in position.
If you can get them close enough and keep them close enough, I can cleave them both at the same time. Just from a DPS perspective, I can keep them around 900k if you can keep them together.
Yeah. I can also
Okay,
change
we'll try
my
to do
spec
that.
to
It's just
extend
it
my
becomes difficult when he does his spinning phase and we're switching back and forth, but we'll try to do that.
Understood.
Guys, I dropped a codex for those that want to change their specs up.
Perfect. So I'm going to flip mine back to what it was. I'm not going to be able to get too far away before I call for a cleanse, though.
I've got an idea. How about we don't make anybody go far at all?
What's the range on the purple thing explode?
Just click on the Warlock portal in the center of the room.
That could work, yeah.
When we tank him, I'm gonna get him to the wall and hug the wall, so that when he goes to his spinny phase, that maximizes the amount of length he's traveling, and hopefully I can like sort of keep him over here type thing, because he's getting to the end and then he's starting to move out into the center,
Yeah.
and it's killing people, and I hate that.
So
Alright, you have,
when he does that,
you
are
have,
able to-
oh, sorry, Lennox, you have, instead of your dash ability, you have the jump strike ability. If you could use that, if he's, too far away, taunt him and use that twice to get your distance going so he'll run towards you.
Oh, thanks, Sickle. I don't need him. I got the whatchamacallit, the light.
I just take them. I got a couple stacks. That's all.
I've got an inscriptionist. It's cool. I appreciate it though.
The purple circle that
cool.
needs to be dispelled off of people, it's anybody that's inside the circular radius when it's dispelled is going to take the damage.
It's
So
just the
make-
extent of the radius?
It's just the extent of the radius from what I'm reading.
Oh, okay, cool. So we don't have to
be
go that far
inside,
then.
Just don't let anybody inside your circle.
So we could realistically migrate over to this part right here as melee and not have too much of an issue.
Right. That's exactly right.
And Cycle's right. Eventually we're going to have to practice the running out.
Do they stay for the duration of the fight? So is it one of those things where we can just sort of start migrating this way towards the square? Or do they dispel at some point? Or
45.
expire?
At this point, I'm going to
Okay.
say do not and ignore all heroic stuff, and we need to finish this on normal before we even consider heroic. So right now, just do the base minimum needed for normal. We'll deal with heroics when we finally complete this a couple of times.
Right.
It's just
so
more of a headache
that's-
trying to
that's
remember
fine.
everything. So yeah, just
Then-
don't think about heroics. Think about what you need to get done just for normal. Once we've cleared this a couple times, we'll start thinking heroics.
In that case, let's consider starting from here for melee or anybody who's on the side of the map. Then towards the square. Anywhere from here to there should be, you know, good for
Yeah.
both. Once we start getting in that, you know, habit, and it should work just fine for this without, you know, any worries.
Well, and we can change up our mechanics. We're all clever enough to pull that off.
Just make sure
Once-
healers are
Once
staying
we've all got
towards the
920
middle.
gear, that's going to be a different fight altogether anyway.
This is true.
And like me as a healer, I try to stand on this dot in the middle, right here. Please don't explode around me.
Oh, we're
We started.
it's going into the. Oh, that
Okay,
that works.
Reset.
She reset.
Yeah, he didn't like me. My apologies. Don't laugh at me.
I think he liked you a lot, lady.
He liked
loved
you
a
too
long
much.
time.
Don't call you the crazy cat.
Hold up, I'm getting my rotation.
Crazy cat.
So, when he does the spinny thing, is there a way for you two tanks to like migrate this direction, or does he just wander off?
He will latch on to whoever has aggro, and at the time they start, we have to switch. So it's kind of like she'll come out of the cage, and he'll just start his spinning stage, and then it's migrated all the way over to where I am right now, and then it's like, shit, now I gotta get back, and if
So, is he immune to taunt when he starts spinning?
No, we can taunt him when he starts spinning. The problem is when we switch, I'm not where I need to be when he's spinning, and by the time I come out, Lennox needs to go in, so he shouldn't be out there too long. So it's more of a matter of we get spat out all over the field, and when he starts spinning, it becomes an issue. I mean, we can try to hold out long enough that we can get him in position, but we want to try to keep one tank in the cage as long as we can, so you guys don't get, murdered by that mob in there.
So is there a way to like shortchange it so that you're able to migrate him back this way, so cleave is a realistic possibility? I mean, like before he starts the spinning phase, or is it one of those things where it's just
we can drag him anywhere
tough shit?
before the spin phase. The problem is that the phase lasts so long. In the grand scheme of things, it's a long phase.
Okay. Because like Valis his cleave is, it's way bigger than mine, but if we're able to keep it within his range, then that's definitely more DPS hitting, both targets.
The thing is nobody should be attacking him when he's spinning. So we will drag him back when he's done spinning, but you should not be attacking him when he is spinning. That's how you're going to rack up torment.
Does cleave right torment?
Any damage to him that you do, even my normal attacks, generates torment. You should not be attacking him when he's spinning.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, both bosses seem to have that phase where he does the flamey thing, don't attack, and then he does the spinny thing, don't attack. And then it's kind of 1-2, 1-2.
Okay, just want to make sure.
I can't even get anywhere close to him when he's spinning because he'll just like pummel me to the ground. It hits real hard. That's why if you see him coming and he's right where I am, try to hug the other side of the stage here.
Just try to go more towards the center of the circle of the room. It's not, we try to keep him on the edge, but he spins, he's got a long range, so it's just, you see him coming, just trot yourself over to the other side, you've got some time. He doesn't move incredibly fast.
Alright,
he does a huge shite hit as well when we're trying to run back to this point, and I've lost my life at that point. Sometimes. I'm getting better at getting through that phase. So, anyways, I'm ready to go. I'll let you take first tank, that's fine.
And we're missing food buff.
I put a table out. Where were you?
It looks like
I
everybody
didn't
missed
see
it.
one.
You put a Librum out, I think, right?
I put the codex down and I put a table right next to it.
Well, shit.
It's alright. I'll make more.
Yeez.
Let's just kill
I'll
these
go
two
bacon
suckers.
farming.
Okay, we gotta beat
Yeah,
58%.
just kill them.
I've got 2 pulls left in me, just as a heads up. So.
You guys have
Sounds
got the
about right.
mechanic. There's no reason that we can't just kill it.
Yep. We did pretty damn good last time. We can.
Can we get that same bomb? Like, just a massive bomb?
Yeah, good call, Cycle.
Yeah, because I was stuck in there in the cage, and so was the tank, and we don't have the DPS to produce orbs, so if you guys can stay in there just for a little bit, and you can still grab the orbs, and that'll allow you to leave anytime you want, but continue DPS till there's 3 or 4 more orbs, and then pop out.
If it gets to a point where it's just tank and healer, call it out too, so somebody can zone in early.
Yeah, sounds good. So yeah, we will just basically stay in the cage, and when you're ready to switch, I'll be like, hey, I gotta go, or you say you gotta go, and that way a tank's always in the cage.
Yes, please. Stay heals.
Alright. Let's get a count. Let's get this killed.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Your suffering will be lit. Beg for release, mortals. Beware.
Interrupt. Switch.
I'm going in.
Okay.
Spell Valis.
Buff. Don't saw it started. Make sure you don't attack while it's spinning.
3, 2, 1.
At 60%. Ready to switch?
You ready to switch?
Yeah, okay. 3, 2, 1. Going in.
I think Kethry's stuck.
Frig. Now it finally popped up, and then just as I hit it to leave, it killed me.
Bipolar needs to go in. Tank, healer,
Yeah, I'm in here.
coming in.
Okay, Yara, you call it when you're ready.
2, 1. Four, three, two, one.
Nakoma's going in.
Bipolar's.
Alright, ready to switch.
Yeah, okay, 3, 2,
Valis.
1.
Dispel Valis.
Coming out.
Alright, going in.
Switch start. Sorry.
Coming out.
Phoenix is down. Get him up if you can.
Next is up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Damn.
It's coming to me. Come on.
4, 3, 2,
Ah! No, he's chasing the healer.
Coming out.
Okay. Going in.
Four, three, two, one.
I'm ready to come out anytime you need. I'm just trying to make ball.
You can come out now. He's...
Okay, I'm out.
Dispel red.
3, 2, 1.
I have egg.
Alright, going in. Coming out.
Going in.
4, 3,
Oh, instant death.
Ah! Yes, instant death
Got
is
this, I
right.
four, three, two, one.
Everybody in the cage. When's this thing? Oh, there we go.
And I'm gonna have to call it here for myself, guys. So I really need to get to bed.
That's fine.
Yeah, no worries. I'm pretty much done too.
Yeah, well, if you guys are here tomorrow, we'll pick this up again tomorrow night and see if we can't kill this thing.
For anyone that's interested in running some mythics, some mythic pluses, and you know, potentially getting ourselves, well, I'm gonna run mythic pluses until we
I need to
can't
do
it anymore.
Warden's Mythic, unfortunately.
Okay.
And then that's the last one before I think I get the tune.